the Daily Antidote of Song. So great to see you all coming in the room. Can't wait to sing with you all very soon. Today is day 1331 of the Daily Antidote of Song, which is amazing. And this is a program brought to you by Carpe Diem Arts. So thank you, Carpe Diem, for making this possible. I'm Jaden, and I'm doing a little bit of hosting today. And I just want to start by welcoming everybody who's in the room and also watching on the live stream. If you're tuning in there, thanks for watching wherever you are. And thanks to everybody who is in the Zoom room with us today, starting with Jojo, who is somewhere in Connecticut. She's the founder of this program. Thanks for being here. Hello to Sally Rogers, who is our wonderful host for today. Can't wait to hear from you very soon. Our wonderful song leader, Bill Harley. Thanks for being with us today. And hello to Arlene in Berkeley and a manatee. Hello, Nancy and your Irish cow in Washington State. Hi to Deborah in Kentucky and Elizabeth in California. Hello, Mac Bellner. Thanks for joining today. Athena in Brooklyn, good to see you. And Susan in Tacoma Park, thanks for being here. Busy Graham, that's the founder of Carpe Diem Arts. Thanks for making all this possible. Great to see you. And John Kutula, thanks for joining us today. And Deli in Silver Spring, great to see you. Hello to Becky, great to see you too. Aloysius in Massachusetts, welcome. And Gary in Massachusetts, welcome, welcome. Hi to Nancy Schimmel, one of our song leaders, regular song leaders here, hello. And Mabel in Bear, Massachusetts, good to see you. Hi to Susan G in Cincinnati. Hi Clive in Birmingham in the UK. Hi Luis, also coming in from the UK. And hi to Cricket in Maryland. Welcome Sheila in Florida and Anne in Nashville. Hello to Mama and Papa Curly Tops in Vermont. Good to see you. Hello to Carolyn in Boise. Hello, hello. Hi, Bob in Albany and Luda and Mark giving a lot of love from Victoria, BC. Welcome, welcome. Hi to Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Kathy in Denver. Good to see you. Hi, Jessica coming in from Georgia and Sue in Seattle. Welcome, Fred in Silver Spring and Kevin in DC. Hi, Annette in California and Julie in Ontario. Hi, Linda coming in from Orcas Island. Oh, and the other Linda coming in from Concord, Mass, right next to each other. Hi, Anne in Knoxville and Curly Tops. I see Willard and Alice May, and I think they're holding up a Bill CD right there. Yeah, and thank you, Curly Tops, for helping us find Bill. I know Willard is a big fan. Okay, great that you're here today. Hello to Rainbow coming in from Virginia, I believe, and Trish and Victoria, good to see you. Hi, Sarah in Texas. Hi, Marcia, good to see you today. And Cliff in Vermont. Welcome also Kat in Vermont. Hi, Bonnie in Boise and Phil in Totnes, UK. Hi to Sandra in Maryland and oh, maybe that's, nope, there's more people here, which is amazing. Pat in Charlottesville, welcome. Bronwyn in Victoria, BC, welcome. Hoda in BC, thanks for being here. Jen in Silver Spring, thanks for joining. Sandy E in Oregon, and Lynn in Connecticut, and Bob in Massachusetts, Jane Freeman, Jamie in Victoria, BC, and Ray, who is Joe's mom. Thank you all so much for being here today. That was a lot of scrolling and a lot of helloing. Feels really good to have so many people here with us today. I want to introduce everybody to Sally Rogers. She's been here a bunch of times on the Daily Antidote before. She's a really wonderful folk singer, songwriter, children's musician, does so many things, and she's a great friend of the Daily Antidote. So thanks for being here, Sally, to host today, and I'm going to hand it over to you.
Well, thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this for a long time because we set this up a while ago. And I'm particularly thrilled to be introducing you to my dear friend, Bill Harley. Bill and I have known one another since both of us started in this business. And I think probably the first time we worked together was on an album called I'm Gonna Let It Shine, where we worked with members of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee and the Freedom Riders and created this album of songs from the civil rights movement back in the day. That's when I first got to know him, and there's ever so much more to the person of Bill Harley, and I'm going to introduce him right now, and he can tell you a little bit about himself right now. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Sally. Actually, when I first met you was when I was running Stone Soup Coffee House in Providence, and I
That's right.
invited you, and my wife Debbie couldn't come, and she made brownies. And on your album Circle of the Sun, when it was a big thing, you wrote mean. You make a mean brownie, Debbie. Of course, Debbie and Sally are better friends than I am with either of them at this point. So
Debbie's
it's
also a quilter like me, so we
she
quilt.
is. They get together, and I just wander. I just pass through the space, you know. Anyway, so should I do the song? Should we? Is that what we should do?
Sure,
Um,
why not? And
yeah,
then we'll talk.
yeah. So several years ago, I did a tour in Japan, visiting schools. They were using a bunch of the schools. Almost every kid in Japan learns English, and they were using my storytelling tapes to teach English. So I ended up visiting 10 different cities. And the guy at the school in Hiroshima asked me if I would perform with the kids at the Peace Park in Hiroshima. And they wanted me to write a peace song for them. So I tried to write the simplest song that I could, that I thought they could sing. And I have to tell you, I'll tell you just about it. When I wrote it, I was almost embarrassed to sing it because it was everything I actually felt, but I felt really vulnerable. And you knew when you say those things that are really close to your heart, they seem kind of stupid. Or, like, well, duh. But, and I was feeling that way when I got there because I like the little cynicism that adults learn over the years. And the kids loved the song. And when I heard them sing this song, I thought, who am I to inflict my cynicism upon these children? And so it did this little turn for me. So what I'm going to do is I actually wrote it as a samba, so it's got a little bit of a rhythm to it, but I'm just going to take you through the first verse and the chorus kind of slow so you can hear it, and then we'll kind of get it up to speed. So it goes, looking down on earth from up in space, they say it's really not that big a place. So it's looking down on earth from up in space. They say it's really not that big a place. So it's the same line repeated. All right, and we'll just try it. We'll try it slow. Looking down on earth from up in space. Same melody. They say it's really not that big a place. Now, if you want to syncopate your own line, sing in your own way, there's some room in there. Okay, and then we need the chorus. It goes, we share the same rain, we share the same sky, we share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We sing for peace. So once again, you get the first half, then you got the melody. Okay. We share the same rain. Try that. We share the same rain. We share the same sky. We share the same sky. We share the same pledge. We share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We share the same song. We sing for peace. We sing for peace. So let's try the chorus, okay? We share the same rain, same sky. We share the same sky, same pledge. Share the same pledge. Our work Our work will never cease. We share the same world, same dream. Share the same dream, share the same song. Share the same song. We sing for peace. Oh, you sound so good. Okay. It's kind of like a Zen thing, all right? Okay, we're going to do the first chorus and go the first verse and goes in the chorus, okay? Looking down on earth. Looking down on earth from up in space. They say it's really not that big a place. We share the same rain, we share the same rain, share the same sky, we share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. Share the same song. We sing for peace. All rivers run from mountains to the sea. The breezes blow the same. You and me. Here we go. Chorus. We share the same rain. We share the same sky. Share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We sing for peace. Now that's next verse. I was thinking about standing at the place where the bomb fell. Right. From where we stand, we know the cost of hate. From where we stand, we know it's not too late. Here we go. We share the same rain. We share the same sky. We share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. Share the same song. We sing for peace. One by one, our numbers, they will grow. Voice by voice, we speak the truth we know. Here we go. We share the same rain, share the same sky, we share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world, we share the same dream, we share the same song. We sing for peace. One more time, chorus. We share the same rain, share the same sky, share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world, we share the same dream, we share the same song. We sing for peace. We sing for peace. We sing for peace. We sing for peace. Excellent. Muito bem, muito bem.
Muito bem, muito bem.
Muito bem.
You know that I lived in Brazil.
I do know that.
And I always wanted to be a samba singer. When I was 13, that was my
gosh.
big goal. I wanted to sing with Sergio Mendes in Brazil 66.
I just love those. And actually, Sally sang on, I recorded that album, and Claudia Schmidt sings on it, and I think David Ross on there. And I just, those big samba chorus where everybody's, I think we sing some harmony, but a lot of it, it's just everybody singing the melody, and it's just it's so glorious. So I was thinking of that when I wrote the song.
And didn't you put a guica on there and everything?
Yeah, I had a Brazilian, a couple of Brazilian percussionists come in. I think there's a cuica. There's all kinds of, there's like 7 layers of drums on it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I just am reminded that Claudia and I had to learn that song. It's such a nice song. I mean, you talked about feeling uncomfortable, you know, when you first wrote it, to write something so simple, but it's the simple songs that that speak to us and speak to everybody, and that they go to our hearts and we can remember them. And that's there's a lot to be said about that.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things like about that song is like there's I don't know if there's a word with three syllables in the whole song. They're almost all single syllables, and they're kind of just earthy words, you know. They're things that are basic
They're
to all of
very
us, you know. And I like writing complicated lyrics and stuff, but I was trying to just say it as simply as I could. So
yeah, you succeeded. I had tears in my eyes. I went this weekend to a memorial for a dear friend who passed away on Friday, and you know, and so that's in my mind. But and she's somebody who worked for peace a lot, and that song brings a lot of that stuff back.
yeah, and you know, I mean, especially I know, I mean, we're all really conscious of this now. With I think I just wonder. I mean, I think Thanksgiving tables were probably difficult for everybody, and I know in New England, people are mourning this crazy thing that happened in Burlington, and so it's very much on our minds, that stuff too.
What
So
happened in Burlington? I'm
there were
behind.
three Palestinian college kids from three different Brown, and they were up there visiting a friend, and somebody shot them, and one of them they all live, but one of them is is really wounded,
Ugh,
and you know pretty clearly, it's pretty clearly a you know hate
I
crime.
hate
It
crime.
seems like
Yeah.
just craziness, you know.
Well, would you share with everybody the latest project that you're doing? Because it's really unusual for anybody, and it's a new leap for you, um, retelling the Iliad, as I read.
Yeah, so well, and those people don't know me. I'm a songwriter and a singer, and I work a lot of my work is with families, but I'm a storyteller too, and I'm very much part of the storytelling community in the United States. And I've been looking at this piece, and most of my stories are my stories, or they don't start with a written text. They start with um, speaking. I mean, it's the way the storytelling is kind of work, and the story finds its shape. But I've been looking at this piece for 7 or 8 years. I became aware of it. It's called An Iliad by Lisa Peterson and Dennis O'Hare, and it's a retelling of the Iliad. But it was written in response to the Second Iraq War, and it's just this very moving, it's very powerful and really heavy piece that retells the Iliad, and with a particular focus on what rage does to people and how they respond. And there's just these really powerful moments in it, like where after the storyteller has described, mostly in his words, Achilles killing Hector, he just falls apart and he recites 2,700 years of war. There's 5 pages of wars, over 160 wars. They just get listed one after the other. And so I've been looking at it for years, and I finally committed to memory. I did the first performance for my friend Adam Booth in Shepherdstown, West Virginia, and I'm trying to find a theater around here to do it now. And I've got some interest from some other places.
So any of you out there who know of theaters that would like a one-man
it's
story.
it's 100 minutes of memorization, and you know, I think I might have learned it better at 35, but it's really it's really an old guy's story, because the storyteller, the poet, really doesn't want to tell the story again, but he's like the you know, the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, when he has to keep telling the story to the wedding guest. He doesn't want to, and it's a little bit like that. This poor guy is condemned to telling the story as long as, you know, humans are fighting with each other. So
Oh, that won't be much longer.
yeah, you know, it does give pause, doesn't it?
Well, I hate to say this, but it's time to sing your song again.
Is that right? That was so
Already.
fast.
It's 12:22.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, anyway, thanks for coming. It's I see I heard people's names mentioned, and I see old friends and some new friends too, and it's really nice to be here. It's overwhelming to have all your little shining faces in my classroom. Okay, so La da 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 da, looking down on Earth from up in space. They say it's really not that big a place, okay?
Yep, and the words are in the chat should you want to look at them.
If you want to sing harmony, go ahead. It'll just be jazz if you make a mistake, right? Here we go. Looking down on Earth from up in space. They say it's really not that big a place. Same. We share the same rain. We share the same sky. We share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We sing for peace. All rivers run from mountains to the sea. The breezes blow the same for you and me. Here we go. We share the same rain. We share the same sky. Share the same pledge. Work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We sing for peace. Where we stand, we know the cost of being. Where we stand, we know it's not too late. Here you go. We share the same rain. We share the same sky. We share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We sing for peace. When by one our numbers they will grow. Voice by voice we speak the truth we know. Here we go. We share the same rain, share the same sky, we share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We sing for peace. Sing it again. We share the same rain. We share the same sky. We share the same pledge. Our work will never cease. We share the same world. We share the same dream. We share the same song. We sing for peace. We sing for peace. We sing for peace. We sing for peace. Here we go. We sing for, everybody sing a B-flat note. Peace.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Wonderful. That was wonderful. And I want to make a quick hello to Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, who had this amazing mushroom shirt. I have to tell you, Carolyn, I thought about your mushroom shirt yesterday. I actually went online to order it, and then I never quite got that far. But anyway, nice to know you're here. And this is a necklace, actually. It's beaded. Somebody asked about it, and it's a beaded thing that's quite amazing from Guatemala. So anyway, Bill, it's just a pleasure talking to you. Even though you live so close, we don't get to see each other enough.
Not enough.
But what a great song, and what a pleasure to be together today. Please give Deb my love.
I will.
And I guess it's time to hand it back to Jaden.
Thank you both so much. Sally, thank you for being a wonderful host today. And Bill, just a really wonderful song.
Thank you.
It was great to have you here for the first time. Can we all give one more big thank you and goodbye to Bill? Thank you so much for being our sign leader
Thank you.
today. Can't wait to have you back again.
Thanks.
Um, and thank you to everybody for joining today, including Sally. Thanks again for your wonderful hosting. Can't wait to sing with
Thank
you
you.
again very soon. And thanks, Arlene, for being here from Berkeley. Bye, Manatee, as well. Deborah in Kentucky, great to see you. Mac Bellner, thanks for joining today. And also, if anybody is new, feel free to stick around after we say goodbye and let us know how you found us, and we can get you on the email list if you want. We'll ask you to unmute. It'll be fun. Okay, anyway, so thank you to Athena for joining from Brooklyn. Bye to Willard and Alice May in Vermont. Bye, Nancy Schimmel. Yes, CD. I hope you see it, Bill. They're holding it up. Bye, Nancy Schimmel. Good to see you. Bye, Bob
Bye,
and
Nance.
Mabel and your bears in Massachusetts. Bye, Susan in Cincinnati and Clive in Birmingham. Bye to Cricket in Silver Spring. Bye, Sheila in Florida and another manatee. Love it. And Anne in Nashville. Good to see you. Bye, Don and Liana in Vermont. And Carolyn in Boise. Bye, Bob in Albany and Luda and Mark in Victoria. Love back to you. And Ruth in Birmingham, UK, good to see you. Bye, Kathy in Denver and Sue in Seattle. Bye, Fred in Silver Spring and Kevin in DC. Bye, Phil and Pauline and William and Shizuka's maybe around too. Okay, awesome. In Newcastle, yay, love to see it. The whole gang's there. And Annette in California, great to see you. Bye to Julie in Ontario. Bye to Linda on Orcas Island and Linda in Concord, Mass. Bye, Anne in Knoxville and Nancy in Washington and your Irish cat as well. Bye, Rainbow. Great to see you today. And Trish in Victoria, thanks for being here. Bye, Sarah in Texas and Kat in Vermont. Bye, Bonnie in Boise and Becky. Great to see you today. And Gary in Massachusetts, good seeing you. Aloysius in Massachusetts, good seeing you. Bye to Deli in Silver Spring and Sandra or Sandy also in Maryland. Bye, Louise in the UK and Hoda in BC, good to see you. Bye, Jamie in Victoria, BC and Joe in Connecticut. Thanks for joining us today. And Elizabeth in California, thanks for joining. Bye to Cliff in Vermont and Pat in Charlottesville. Lynn in Connecticut, thanks for joining today. And Ray, Joe's mom, thanks for being here. Bye, Diane in Puerto Rico. Glad you made it today. And Priscilla Tennell, I wonder if you're also in Vermont because I know you're Curly Top family, but good to see you. Okay, no, but thanks for joining today. And Storm in Massachusetts, good to see you. Holding up something. It looks very pretty. Oh, it's a bird. Yay, love it. For peace. Okay, dove for peace. And Wendy, thanks for joining today. And Busy, thanks for being here. And can you all help me wave goodbye to the live stream? Thank you all so much for watching wherever you are. Have a wonderful day.